Dino Babers' second signature win ended the same way as his first. In the locker room, with his guys in the bowels of the Carrier Dome, jumping up and down in a delirious call and response. "Whose house?" the coach asked. "Our house," his Orange Charges bellowed back, after his team beat No. 2 Clemson, 27-24. A Gatorade-soaked Babers delivered the same passion to his team as he did the night the Orange beat Virginia Tech last season. Again, he crescendoed and built to the moment when the team went ballistic. He talked to his players about going to class so the professors wouldn't just see them on the field. He told teammates to take care of teammates tonight as they went out on the town. And he praised Clemson's program. Then he collected himself for a second, appearing to again hold back tears. And then he delivered that raucous moment. The Carrier Dome was absolutely lit and loud Friday night, and Babers even talked about the win bringing the loud house back. The field rushing created a mob scene on the field, with ESPN's cameras unable to find sideline reporter Jen Latta so that she could ask Babers a few questions while fans went berserk. "I'm just so proud of the fans and our football players. What we say is we don't settle. So we're not gonna settle in our program. We're gonna strive to be the best we can be. We're gonna give the glory where it belongs. Aren't these fans great? Look at these fans." He paused to let the din overtake the mic. Then he said, "It's the Loud House," a nod to a moniker the Carrier Dome has had since it opened in 1980. And it certainly was loud in that house as the Orange toppled the Tigers. A post shared by @DeKale Simmons on October 13, 2017 at 7:39 p.m. PDT. Syracuse beat Clemson. I repeat, Syracuse beat Clemson. #ClemscusePick. Twitter.com QS3MXLS8S6 Sam Hall. @Samim Hall. October 14, 2017. Last season, the Orange got shut out by this Clemson team. They lost starting QB Eric Dungey on play No. 14, and got literally body-slammed to the turf by the eventual national champs. I went to Syracuse in March to speak with Babers. The Orange were coming off of a 4-8 season, but year 2 for Babers had promise. Error rate style offenses tend to start sticking in the second year and start to take the shape of whatever the coach wants it to look like. Babers acknowledged that a year 2 bump with this team would be harder than it otherwise would be, because he was converting a former option team to his style of play. But he also acknowledged that this offense was the aggressive had been a part of. But he hinted that the team was ready for the next step. There's the maturing process, and when most of your guys are sophomore freshmen, that team's not mature yet. Babers said in that interview, "That is teenage years. You don't know what you're getting. Hormones are racing. You may get a great effort, and you may get a poor effort. When you start having more seniors and more juniors on your team than anything else, that's where the performances become extremely consistent. That's what we want. We want our team to become consistently good, not occasionally great." Syracuse ranked No. 2 in the nation in our preseason defensive returning production rankings, and No. 17 overall. As far as raw returning starters, the Orange were No. 1 in the nation. They lost only 2 starters. Watch Dabo Swinney tell Babers what appears to be the words, "I'm so happy for you." There's a respect and admiration from Babers' peers. Kroger. ESPN College Football. Washington State at California. https://t://co F93GFWS6FK pick. Twitter.com GIBNZQE4U4 Fansports Clips. @Fansports October 14, 2017. But Dabo and co. had to go fly back to Clemson at the end of the night. After all, This is Syracuse's loud house. You couldn't hear anything about the Tigers spending the night if you tried.